Yeah, no, without doing side quests, this place is actually very short. I always forget how short this actually is.
Spiffing! Good to see you. With your help, we'll have these crocs cleared out in no time at all. You there! You look like a stout young wizard. I require your assistance. The archaeologist found magical artifacts that may seal the crocs in the Palace of Fire. It's risky, but it just might work. Please find my men and give them these artifacts. Report back to me with news.
Love getting spammed with spellaments, though. That's actually quite nice. So let's go down here first.
Thanks for this.
Oh, whoops. I kind of spammed the dialogue because that's what I'm used to. Essentially, he was saying thanks, and he will head back in a little bit. Any parchment? Any parchment? Gonna need some parchment.
At last! Once we use these artifacts, we can stop. See there.
Alright, now I need to go back to Private Archibald and then Primwell. And then I can teleport back to the beginning. I also want to make sure I don't get pulled because I don't want to fight unnecessarily. It's just tedious in that regard. Leave a mark here. Go here. Hello, Primwell.
Thanks. Looks like the Crocs are trying to break out of here. We'll hold the line with these. I heard from Amanda that the Narini gained some of their power from flame gems they keep in the palace. If you could go around and collect them, I'm sure their magical powers would.
Yeah, I can pick them up if they're in the corners, but I'm not going to go out of my way to cross streets to pick them up. Not right now, at least.
These artifacts had better work. These Crocs are amassing an army. Say there, can you do me a favor? I need to... Would you be willing to go up against them and write down their strengths and weaknesses as battle tactics? You can't expect to go to war without all the paperwork in order.
No, you can't expect to go to war without that. First, you need to know thine enemy. And all that.
Welcome back, young wizard. With the artifacts in place, the Crocs won't be getting out of this pyramid if we can help it. We may have slowed the Crocs down, but I can't just leave my soldiers out there. They'll be overwhelmed. My higher-ups won't like this. But please, defeat some Narini warriors and Narini flame guardians. Give my soldiers a fighting chance. Even so, being hungry will slow our boys down. Can't do battle on an empty stomach. Would you care to wrestle with some of those frightful sand monstrosities and get our tins of food back?
Alright, so it says Narini Warriors and Flame Guardians, right? Yeah. So just generally these two fights right here. These two enemies. Which does, thankfully, happen to coincide with the side quests some of the side quests I picked up. Quite nice. Alright. Let out the beast. The Frogadier. That's 2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Well, just 2 out of 3 for the main quest. I don't know about the others. 2 out of 3 there. Considering I grabbed so many. And then the last blade. Oh my god, that meme on Facebook. Alright. Now to fight the Flame Guardians. Oh, that needs to charge. All right. Come on. I guess I'll quickly grab that real quick. As I'm waiting for battle immunity to end. Okay, there we go. Alright, I can hit with this now, and it should kill. Based around my base damage and the fact that I have a blade. I only got one of those, even though this is a completely different area. Can turn it back into you. You haven't done that yet.
Huzzah! We really gave those crocs what for. The soldiers are... My men are doing all they can, but they can't fight. One last request, young wizard. Defeat the Narini family. They have erected a spirit barrier to... Their names are Edo, Nebbit, Shai, and Akori. Defeat them, and the barrier will be broken down.
Alrighty. Sounds good. So, Edo, Akori, then Shai, and then Nebbit. That's the order that I am going to go. I cared more about that wooden chest than the gem right there. Anyway, as mentioned, this entire stream will be edited down for YouTube's sake. So if you end up wanting to catch certain moments, make sure to check out that later too.
Of your strength and the restoration of my glory.
Edo Narini, you are kind of full of yourself. Not gonna lie. 545, a double blade is more than enough. I don't know if I only need a single blade though. Alright, there we go. Easy fight, and that gave me one completion towards the desert golems and tins of food. And I do believe one of the bosses has a minion for a flame servant. You death or you ice? I can't remember. Let's go ahead and talk to you while I'm here.
Tell you what.
After all, if I'm going to complete them alongside each other, I'll do that, but I'm not going to go out of my way to complete them immediately.
You may have seen the fall of the other Narini, but the next thing you will see is me celebrating my victory.
You are indeed a death. Okay. Let's add that in. Take that out. Put the prism on you immediately. Blade. And now, would this be enough to kill with a frog? Probably. Only because of boost. Oh, that's a weakness. Let's see if this will actually be enough. I do have a vampire as a backup, so if I need to use it, I can. .507. Barely not enough. However, this is also why I pack wand hits in. And a good slash sends Biddy Narini, or no, not Biddy Narini, Corey Narini back to his grave. And then I use this teleporter to then go over here. Turn this quest in.
You took the scroll. I'd rather not hang on to these scrolls of Narini. If I were to get attacked, they would just fall into the hands of the enemy again. Would you be good and take these up to Zane in the library?
Alright, just wait through that. Alright. Now let's go in here. And then all the way down the hall. And then I'll teleport back. What is your minion? And are you a death?
You poor, pitiful wizard. I am glad you showed up here. I will do you a favor. I shall put you out of your misery.
No. That's, I'm going to play the Uno reverse card on you and put you out of your misery, good sir. And then I hit. Ooh, level 20 fire ring, which actually is not bad for the level. Unfortunately, it's useless to me. As my fire is up in Azteca right now. Way out of the range of that ring being helpful. So apparently there's supposed to be tools on the ground. I honestly haven't been paying attention to that, so I haven't been able to pick any of them up. Am I in the chamber? No, I'm in the Palace of Fire, so that's in the Chamber of
By
Fire.
Jove,
Different
you've
area.
done it. I wish we had a whole brigade of spell slingers like you. We'd
Thank
won
you
this
for the
battle with
compliment,
the
sir.
Turks long ago. Cheers.
Fool! Once I have exhausted your power, let us see if you still approach the great Nebet Narini with such disrespect.
You know, the reason why I disrespect you so is just because, like, you don't deserve it at all. What's the boots at that level? Let's use that potion, because I don't feel like trying to hunt for mana, and I have 2 of them. Might as well.
Splendid! You retrieved our biscuits. It's hard to do battle, especially when you don't have any biscuits for tea. By Jove, I think you've saved this entire campaign. Cheers! First-rate work, young wizard. I may have taken a few risks, but you really put the lives of my men before your own. Now that we have the key to the throne room, we can continue the... You're a true hero in my book. You ever decide on a military career, report to Professor Winthrop and tell him of our successful assault. He should be ready to proceed into the throne room now.
Appreciate the confidence, old man. Need to turn it in at some point, but I'm not too worried about it right now.
You recovered the key? Oh my, this is a red-letter day indeed. We must hurry. Now we can get inside the map room and find where the Order of the Fang is hiding. I have to gather some notes and then I'll meet you inside the map room. See you there.
Now I am level 18. I believe there is a spell quest for me from my professor, but... do I do it? Do I not? Do I do it? I'll go check it out here in a moment. After I get to the sigil door, which is there. So I can go turn in this quest real quick and then loop around. Let's go turn in this quest.
You were able to get all the data I needed on the enemy? Brilliant. Now I can come up with the best tactics for us to use. With this
Indeed you
data,
can.
we're
Oh,
certain to defeat the Tuts.
I was not paying attention. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. Maybe I should actually go get water. Alright, once I go to the sigil door, I will go idle in for a bit, for a few minutes. I will need to go use the restroom, and I am going to be getting myself a refill of water. So let's try to hurry. Got another pink dandelion. Man, I'm really not coming across any parchment right now. I'm probably just not looking hard enough, but it's kind of sad. I will, however, say it is kind of funny how this is the only dungeon in all of the worlds that has two different entrances. One on either side.